let's welcome into the stage tonight Mr. Larry Sparks and the Lonesome Ramblers.
Two trees on the hillside of the mountain, always looking up toward the sky. Reminds me of my papa and my mama, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Burning up the greenwood on the fireplace, falling snow around the redbud tree. Branches of the laurel by the creek bed, and the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first were settled there. He spoke about the love of the mountains that he and Mama shared together there. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley, an old wagon leans against a stack of hay. Two graves on the hillside by a cabin, my mom and dad are resting there today. Thank you. 'cause I'm loving you. I tried to get you out of my blood, still the pressure goes double. Knowing that all the time you're my heart trouble. There's nothing on the medicine shelf that'll ever ease my pain. To a broken heart, there's no sunshine, but there's always rain. Scar you left on my heart, doubt it'll never mend. It'll be like a jigsaw puzzle, putting it together again. Heart trouble, there's nothing the doctor can do. Heart trouble, 'cause I'm loving you. I tried to get you out of my blood, still the pressure goes double. Knowing that all the time you're my heart trouble. Heart trouble, there's nothing the doctor can do. Heart trouble, 'cause I'm loving you. I tried to get you out of my blood, still the pressure goes double. Knowing that all the time you're my heart trouble. All right, thank you so much, and welcome to Graves Mountain. Welcome to our part of the show this evening. It's a pleasure to be with you. Indeed, myself, Larry Sparks, and all my big band, the Lonesome Ramblers, and we'll be singing for you folks for the next little bit. Hope we'll be able to sing something or play something that you'll enjoy, make your evening worthwhile. We've got a lot of music picked out for you, and it seems like we've got a real good sound system too, haven't we? We can hear ourselves real good, and that's great. That's some. There stands a rose down in your garden. You left it there so all alone. Been neglected, feels unwanted, since no love to it is shown. Its beauty now is fastly fading. Once it was the brightest red, it's withering fast, its head is bowing, and no kind words to it are said. Please don't neglect the rose in your garden, show it your love every day, then it will bloom for you in all its beauty, and it will not fade away. I guess by now you know my story. Don't neglect a love that's true, for it may prove to be the sweetest flower that will ever bloom for you. It could be your mother, sister or brother, a husband, wife, or a little child. It could be your own true lover, you've neglected all the while. Please don't neglect the rose in your garden. Show it your love every day, and it will bloom for you in all its beauty, and it will not fade away. Thank you so much. We appreciate your hand applause. One of our most requested songs, Don't Neglect the Rose. On my left with the big bass, you sounding real good today, singing tenor over here on my left, and he's been with me about 2.5 years. Let me just go ahead and introduce you and get you out of the way and have you sing one for the folks. He knows one song, but he knows it almost all the way through, and he'll sing it for you from the state of Virginia, down around Richlands, Virginia. Jeff Brown, give Jeff a nice hand, okay?
Thank you. I'd like to do you a number called the Wabash Cannonball. Jim, if you would. From the great Atlantic Ocean to the wide Pacific shore, from the queen of flowing mountains in the southland by the shore, she's mighty tall and handsome, known quite well by all. She's a combination on the Wabash Cannonball. She came down from Birmingham one cold December day. As she rode into the station, you could hear all the people say, there's a gal from Tennessee, she's long and she's tall. She came down to Birmingham on the Wabash Cannonball. Here's to Danny Claxton, his name forever stand, always be remembered in the ports throughout the land. His earthly days are over as the curtains round him fall. Travel through the jungle on the Wabash Cannonball.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Jeff. Jeff Brown. All right.
Thank you.
antique number just about. I guess that'd be antique. After 25 years, supposed to be antique, ain't it? Kentucky Chimes. Hope you enjoyed that. Could I get just a little more guitar on the stage, please? Hey, Mama, here's a letter from your son. Well, I think my city days are done, Ma, and it ain't been 3 weeks since I came. Hey, Mama, I do remember what you said. Say your prayers before you go to bed, son. And remember, city women ain't the same. I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow a furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home on where the bluegrass is growing and the sweet country girls don't complain. Mama, so much perfume I thought I'd drown, and the Lord didn't seem to be nowhere around. Hey, I fell like a flower from the vine. Oh, she was pretty, Lord knows. Thought that she would bring me joy. She laughed, she called me country boy, Ma. And after she had been so kind, I'm like a John Deere tractor in a half-acre field, trying to plow a furrow where the soil is made of steel. Oh, I wish I was home, Ma, where the bluegrass is growing and the firelight shimmers and shines. Thank you very much. John Deere tractor, and that's from about 1978, 79. Hope you enjoyed that. Had some requests for that song. With us this afternoon, we have some things we want to tell you about, if you'd like to take us home with you. First of all, before we do, on the far right with the mandolin from the state of West Virginia. He's a new member, Terry McCoy on mandolin, doing real good with us. He's one of them McCoys from West Virginia. Next to him is a fellow here also from Virginia, around all the way down south, southern part of the state. A place about the same name of this town, ain't it?
Close,
Syria, Virginia. And he's been with us since last year. And we're doing a new album, all new bluegrass album, and working on it now, and should have it done sometime this summer. And he'll be working with us on it also if he holds out. through the year. Jim Briton. Give Jim a nice hand. Jeff, I think before you do that, I'd like to have Jim do just a little picking.
Okay.
And he's got one he does. Sometime he adds another two in with it, but this tune, there's not much can be done with it. It's one of them old tunes where it's just same old thing over and over. You know what I'm saying? You ladies know what I mean, don't you? But he kind of adds a little bit to it. It makes it sound good. It's an old tune called Cumberland Gap. Jim Briton, one more time. Jim?
Okay. Good job, Jim.
Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it.
Would like to mention real briefly here about the sales department that we have along with us this afternoon, the CDs and cassettes, and the Larry Sparks summer caps, and the Lonesome Ramblers wrote on them. We have the brand new...
We're selling like hotcakes, Jeff.
Okay. We got the brand new gospel, The Rock I Stand On, that was released last year. If you folks haven't seen it yet, you might want to come over and take a look at it. We have several... we got about 18 different or 19 different cassettes with us. We got 6 different CDs, and of course I said we got the caps with us. CDs are 15, cassettes are 10, and the caps are 6. I'm located right back here where you grab something to eat at. You got to run over top of me to get to the food. So we'll be over there. Y'all come over there and visit with us, and you don't have to buy anything. We don't have very many caps left. We'd like to let the Virginia folks here take the last ones with them, okay? They went like hotcakes down at Stanley's Festival last weekend. So they're made in the United States. That's a good thing about them. And y'all come by and check it out. And, you know, ladies and gentlemen, you don't, especially in this music here, you don't get too many good what you call stylists in the business, people that you can recognize when you close your eyes and know who it is. The gentleman we work for, you can do that. Y'all can honestly say that. You know who he is when he starts singing, and picking too, by the way. And he's a true gentleman, and in my book, one of the best lead singers that's ever come down the path. From Richmond, Indiana, make welcome Larry Sparks.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you so much. Thanks to you folks, one of my big hits. A face. Thank you, both of you. In the crowd on your wedding day, you tossed me a rosebud from your bridal bouquet. No one seemed to notice. No one wondered why. When you pledged your love to him, there were tears in my eyes. the face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose, your gown of white satin, my half worn out clothes. I knew your love one time, your love now he holds. I'm a face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose. As your friends, they all kissed you, I heard someone say, the man with the rosebud from your bridal bouquet, was he kinda special, or was he just a friend? I heard you speak softly, he was only a friend. The face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose, your gown of white satin, my half worn out clothes. I knew your love one time, your love now he holds. I'm a face in the crowd with a pale yellow rose. Thank you very much. You're facing the crowd. And Jeff, where did you say that we'd be set up at?
We're going to be right by the food concession area, right under the tent there.
Well, that's a good place.
Shed, whatever.
I just wanted to know because I want to rush over there fairly quick so I can meet people and shake and howdy with them all we can. We won't be here but just the one day, just tonight only, so I wanted to shake and howdy with everybody that I could. And if anybody wants my autograph, I've got a brand new pen. I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Brand new. Thank you so much. We're going to move along, and we've got time for 2 or 3 more songs, I guess. That'll about wind this up for now. I'm coming back to Virginia, coming back to Mineral, Virginia this year a couple times, a couple different places. And we have a lot of information with this of where we're going to be playing this summer, so come over and get some of it and come back and visit with us. All right, I'll sing that for you. This is my favorite time of the show, and that's gospel music time. And this is one of my most requested gospel songs. The Ship from Kings Harbor Shore. Just like a ship I set out to sea with no one to guide me along, drifting along without direction as the waves grew fearful and strong. I wanted to show the world I could conquer the waves of life on my own. Soon found out just couldn't do it, I'd never make it alone. My ship had wrecked in the midst of the ocean, I couldn't swim back to shore. Burned and battered by the storms of life till it couldn't take any more. I cried, Master, please rescue me from drowning in the sea. I need you to guide me from the storms, hide me from all these troubles, set free. There's a rescue ship from the King's Harbor shore. Better get on board today. It's the greatest ship that's ever sailed. This ship's the only way to rescue you from your storm-tossed life when you just can't take any more. Jesus is the captain on the rescue ship that sails from the King's Harbor shore. Then into my view I saw a great ship sailing on the dark waves. It looked steady and so strong as it quickly came my way. With the searchlight shining so powerful and bright, found me there just in time. From the King's Harbor shore, poor lost sailor to find. There's a rescue ship from the King's Harbor shore. Better get on board today. It's the greatest ship that's ever sailed. This ship's the only way to rescue you from your storm-tossed life when you just can't take any more. Jesus is the captain on the rescue ship that sails from the King's Harbor shore.
Check, check.
Oh. I thought you were going to sing one. We got time for a couple more songs, and we've got a new gospel tape. Yeah, let's do one from that. And, we've learned a lot of them gospel songs from the new gospel tape, The Rock I Stand On. And can't sing them all today, but I think we know the biggest part of them, don't we?
Yeah, pretty much so.
The title song to it is called The Rock I Stand On. All gospel, just out. My latest recorded tape and CD. It goes like this. When I was a sinner on a long hard road, Jesus the rock that burdened my soul. Since he saved me, all my sins are gone. He is the rock that I stand on. He is the rock that I stand on. Hewn down the mountain, the cornerstone on Calvary. His love is shown. He is the rock that I stand on. When I'm up on the mountain or the valley below, he's a rock that strengthens my soul. I'll sing his praises while ages roll on. He is the rock that I stand on. He is the rock that I stand on. Hewn down the mountain, the cornerstone on Calvary. His love is shown. He is the rock that I stand on. foundation, not sinking sand. He lifts me up on higher ground. When friends forsake me, I'm never alone. He is the rock that I stand on. He is the rock that I stand on. He'll now the mountain, the cornerstone on Calvary. His love is shown. He is the rock that I stand on. Time for one more. I've enjoyed being with you folks this evening, afternoon. Hope you've enjoyed me as much as I've enjoyed you. A wonderful crowd. My first time, as probably most of you know, to get the opportunity to play for you here at Graves Mountain. Hope we can come back sometime and do this again. I understand tonight we have something going on, myself and Ralph tonight, so we'll see what happens on that. About 10:30. And I guess as of now, me and my band members, if they quit trying to dress like me, they'd be all right, you know?
I noticed it new time. That's pretty.
All right. What'd you say? Yes. Terry, have you had fun?
Well, I had a good time.
He's been with me not too long, and he's been traveling around here. Terry has, and I just check on him once in a while, make sure he's all right and still having fun. You know, he's not been on the road too long, out playing music on shows and things, but he's doing real good with us. Okay, we're going to sing one more song, and this will wind us up. We've enjoyed it. We'll be back tonight, or I will, on about 10:30. Thank you so much. So blow your whistle, freight train, take it far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. Make it far. I'd rather be in some dark hollow where the sun don't ever shine than to be at home alone. Oh, and then she's gone and caused me to lose my mind. So blow your whistle, freight train, take it far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back. So blow your whistle, freight train, take it far on down the track. I'm going away, I'm leaving today. I'm going, but I ain't coming back.